Our democracy is being threatened. The Capitol, which is the ultimate symbol of our democracy, has been threatened. Our democracy, which provides equality and freedom the likes the world has never seen before. The current form of government of America is not a good government. It's not the ideal. It doesn't need to be preserved. We have witnessed in real time over the last 70 years the words of Aristotle come absolutely true. America used to be what Aristotle called a virtuous form of government, a constitutional republic built around households and families and communities, but it has degenerated into a democracy. The American democracy is the worst form of government. All our democracy currently is a shadow oligarchy. Do you think that a Joe Biden and a Kamala Harris are the most powerful people in America right now? Even Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, do you think they are the ones who are making all these decisions? The oligarchs, the kings of America right now, are those who have the capital, they have the money to shape the perception of reality and to shape the opinions of the masses. Foreign interest groups, transnational corporations, they all have a hand in social media, they all have a hand in news media, if not owning it directly. They are also the ones that prospect politicians go to start and finance their political career, and they come back every 2-4 years in order to get another money lump in order to continue it. The direction this country is going, the law, the legislation, it does not come from these puppet politicians. It comes from the people with money who are funding them, who are buying and selling politicians. But our system is more evil than an outright oligarchy because it is smoke and mirrors by design. Even if you address one corrupt politician or dozens of them and vote them out of office, your anger directed towards them, they are gone. There is a legion of faceless politicians aspiring with ambition to take their position and are willing to sign the very same contract, sell away their soul in this Faustian deal to the oligarchs. But notice before when I said Chuck Schumer, Biden, Harris, Nancy Pelosi, all Democrats, right? But the entrance into federal politics is gatekept by these oligarchs. So while a politician might be ousted from power, they might have their career ruined, this puppet, which has received so much hatred and so much aggression from the population, the true power, the oligarchs, they are unscathed. Unscathed by the controversy which the legislation that they paid for has brought upon their proxy, and the oligarchs just move on, and they hand select a new candidate from the thousands and thousands of political aspirants who are ready to sign that contract, who are ready to do their bidding. While all of the power is in the hands of these oligarchs, we are brainwashed by what television show we grew up watching into thinking it's a right or left thing. Oh, us in the middle class, we're really getting screwed by what the blue guy did. You idiots, you should have voted for the red guy. And then 4 years later, we're getting screwed in the exact same policies by the red guy, and they say, oh, you should have voted for the blue guy, you idiot. And what are you going to do? You're going to go against them? Against all of the money that they're using to fund the person running against you, against the entire control of the system when it comes to media, news media, or social media. Every hurdle that they can throw at you, they will. Everything they can do to support your enemy, they will. If they have anything on you, they will use it to destroy you, and they will even fabricate things to use to destroy you. And if you pass all of that and you finally get into some position of power in the federal government or a president, whatever, you now have to make change. You have to make policy with hundreds of people who did sign this deal, who are owned by these oligarchs. They are so powerful that they have convinced the majority of this nation that these oligarchs don't even exist, or that they have no meaningful effect on the government, even though that they act in broad daylight these days. Is this the best system of government that we could think of? Is this what we need to die to preserve? A shadow oligarchy which uses psychological manipulation through its immense control over information channels in order to persuade the American people of anything it wishes. Motivated entirely by selfish ambition, just trying to get as much money and as much control as possible. No obligation for the American citizen, no obligation for the average American, no kinship for the average American. Making it impossible for anyone who's not signed this contract to have any meaningful effect on the government that rules us. It's not just Joe Biden or the Democrats that need to be ousted from power. The entire system is decrepit, disgusting, corrupt.